The sensational breaking news in the last few moments. Wayne Rooney, who looked destined to be leaving Manchester United, has signed a new contract at Old Trafford, a new 5-year contract. We can get now to the place where Wayne Rooney still is, the Manchester United training ground at Carrington, Fraser Dainton. It's quite a U-turn, isn't it?
Quite an incredible U-turn, and pretty much the last thing that we were expecting. Wayne Rooney arrived here this morning at around about 9:30. We understood probably to just go in for some treatment on that ankle injury that he's been suffering from, and Sir Alex Ferguson had arrived here at around about an hour before him as well. Training has gone on. We've seen all the other Manchester United players in for training ahead of that Premier League game at the weekend with Stoke. But as we understand it, the pair of them are still here at Carrington. We certainly haven't seen either of them leaving the building at all so far. So it could well be that the two of them are perhaps signing on the dotted line, so to speak, of this new 5-year contract. And it really has been quite an incredible U-turn. As I say, nothing that any of us here really expected to see, but amazing news coming out of this building here.
Where do you think these discussions that obviously Wayne Rooney and Sir Alex Ferguson have been taking place? Do you think they've been happening perhaps this morning, as late as this morning?
I would expect that obviously a great deal was talked about yesterday at Old Trafford. A lot of the meetings between David Gill, between Alex Ferguson and representatives of Wayne Rooney, and it does beg the question whether the whole sort of deal itself was actually put together at Old Trafford yesterday, and then perhaps it was just a question of, as was put in the statement by Manchester United, being patient and waiting to see what happened. So it could well be that the decision was made overnight, and there's a possibility, I suppose, that it was done and dusted and decided this morning when Wayne Rooney came here for training. So no doubt the finer details of that will all come out in the wash, but as I say, as we understand it, Sir Alex Ferguson is still here. We think Wayne Rooney is still here as well, so perhaps there's a handshake going on as we speak.
Plenty more from you, Fraser, throughout the day, also from our chief news reporter Brian Swanson at Old Trafford. But let's speak to Mickey Thomas now. We heard from Lou Macari a few moments ago. Shocked, he said. What's your reaction, Mickey?
Shocked as well. Incredible. What an amazing 48 hours we've had here at Old Trafford. Incredible. Great news over your Manchester United fan. You know, for him to stay now, what a turnaround it's been.
How tough is it going to be for him to build the bridges?
I think he can build them, there's no question about that. You know, he's got to get back to what he was last season, of course. He's got to, perform on the football pitch. Once he does that, I think it'll soon be forgotten. I think, majority of United fans I spoke to the last, 24 hours, they're saying they wanted him out. But I think when they understand maybe the people that control him have put him in the position, I think they'll realise it's not Wayne Rooney that's done this. I think you look at the people that control him.
Quick word, Mickey. It's interesting to hear from Sir Alex Ferguson. He says that Wayne now understands what a great club Manchester United is. How tough a talker do you think Sir Alex Ferguson has been towards Wayne Rooney over the last couple of days?
Well, that's why he signed this new contract. Without him at the helm, I don't think he would have stayed at Old Trafford. You know, he said he's a genius and he wants to stay with him. I think it's going to be a great relationship for me. I think it's going to go on from strength to strength for Wayne Rooney. I'm really excited that he's done this 20 deal in the last couple of hours.
You know how the clock ticks and how things work up in Manchester very, very well. How are the fans going to react to this, do you think?
Adam, I think they're going to be absolutely delighted with it. You know, of course, the frustration, they're angered at him, and you can understand the reasons why. But now he's signed the contract, they'll soon, I think they'll forgive him straight away. I think once he's back on that football pitch scoring goals for Manchester United, it'll be all forgotten.
How do you think Manchester City fans are going to be thinking?
Oh, devastated. They were delighted. They've been obviously taking the mick out of Manchester United fans. I've had it done to me myself for the last 24 hours. People saying he's going to go to City. I couldn't foresee that, and I'm delighted, as I said now, that Manchester United fans can have a little bit of a chuckle out of City fans. Mickey,
thank you very much for your reaction. We will keep the reaction coming, of course, right here on Sky Sports News. You can see all the drama in high definition on 455. Wayne Rooney is staying at Manchester United. We'll be live at Old Trafford. We'll be live at the training ground as well. Sir Alex Ferguson has made Wayne Rooney understand how big Manchester United is, and he is staying right there at Old Trafford.
For more news, views and video content, go to skysports.com, Sky Mobile TV and Sky Player.